Hello everyone, welcome to the Ichimoku.co Daily Futures Market Review for the trading day ending Tuesday, September 27th. Firstly to the bonds, US 30 bond futures, and here we see strong bullish activity today, and this follows a series of white body candles, except for one a doji type candle a couple of days ago, but a very good rally off support down around the 165.27 level. Over the last week, the market has taken out the resistance at the Tenkan-sen, and then today at the Kijun-sen. The Kijun-sen held as resistance for the previous day's trading, and this highlights the strength of the buyers returning back into this market after the strong selling of the prior month or two. At the moment, we are still trading down below the Ichimoku cloud, so we have a bearish market in the longer term time frame, but we have now, by testing above the Kijun-sen, moved into a bullish market in both the medium and the short term time frame. Off the back of this very strong move in net momentum to the upside, there is a good opportunity here for the market test up to this 170.26 level. If we do see any minor selling, looking to the Kijun-sen to now hold as support, and it trades at 168.24. Next to gold futures, and in gold futures we've seen some selling coming into the market today, a black body candle. It's the first black body that we've seen in about a week and a half. Prior to today's trading activity, we saw very indecisive trading with this small body trading with shadows on the top and the bottom, and it reflected a lot of indecision after this rally through the Kijun-sen and the Tenkan-sen. The market was interacting with the top of the cloud, and here today, change of trend confirmed, very strong selling, sellers in control showing some strong commitment. Importantly, the sellers have been strong enough to take out the Kijun-sen. It's failed as support, but support has come in at the Tenkan-sen, and that will be our benchmark moving forward. Now it trades at 1328.5, and if that fails to hold for the next day's trading, we could end up trading down to the bottom of the Ichimoku cloud around 1315, where we could find some very strong support continuing within this region. If the market does rally, if we do see the buyers return into the market, then we are likely to continue to find some strong resistance around the top of the Ichimoku cloud around the 1345 level. At the moment, not a good trading market. We are testing in rotation within the cloud, above the cloud, within the cloud, and eventually the next move could be above the cloud, but we're not seeing any strong follow through while we're trading above that cloud. So if we do eventually see a breakout, we want to see strong follow through, and probably the area around these highs, roughly up about this 1380 level, taken out to the upside. Now, just looking at the bands here with gold futures, and importantly, the market had been testing outside of that upper band, but it had been holding as resistance. We've been strongly rejected from there today, with the middle of the bands holding support, and it does highlight that we have a neutral market in the medium-term time frame. If we breach the middle of the bands to the downside, looking to support to come in at the lower band, trading at 1318 at the moment. Next to NYMEX oil, and indecision entering the market at the moment. Black body candle testing up just through the top of the Ichimoku cloud and to the Kijun-sen indicator, and being rejected from there. And we've seen the Kijun-sen and through the top of the cloud being tested for the past 4 consecutive days, and price action rejected from there. We also have strong support coming in through the bottom of the cloud and around this 44.78 level, so not a good trading market at the moment. Over the next couple of days, the cloud becomes very thin. There will be an opportunity here for either the buyers or the sellers, so let's be patient. Wait for either a bullish breakout to the upside with strong follow through, or a bearish breakout to the downside with strong follow through. Next to a strongly trending market, sugar futures, and sugar futures have seen a breakout in recent times above some fairly strong resistance around this 21.22 level. The breakout was very strong, and importantly, we have sugar futures trading above each of the Ichimoku indicators in a very strong bullish nature. Just looking at the depth of the ticker span above the corresponding price action is looking a little overextended, so it wouldn't surprise if we do see a potential retracement. If we do see any retracement, watching the Tenkan-sen at 21.77 to continue to hold as support as it has done in recent times. Importantly, if we look at the Ichimoku cloud over the next month or so, it is a fairly it is small within a tight range, and it does suggest that if we do see any selling in this market, we could see a breakout back to the downside. But at the moment, we do have a very strong bullish trend, and we haven't seen sugar futures trading down below the Ichimoku cloud for some time, suggesting that we do have very strong uptrending activity in the longer term time frame. At the moment, as I've said, buyers in control, strongly committed. Momentum is starting to look a little overdone, but still no strong sign of any major correction. And just looking at the bands here with sugar futures, and here we saw the breakout from the squeeze bands, good strong follow through, the upper band holding as support. We do need to continue to monitor that upper band. It trades at 22.04, so that's going to be the benchmark for support on the bands. The bands are starting to get a little wide, so just looking a little overextended, but that doesn't mean that we won't see a continuation of the trend to the upside. We do need to watch this swing high resistance at 23.45 for potential resistance once again, and this area has seen some previous strong price rejection, so just watching very carefully over the next day or two if the price appreciation does continue.